So we will be looking into taking refuge in the Sangha today. And last time that we met, I ended with a quote from Thich Nhat Hanh that said, "Dharma is great compassion, understanding, and love. To realize these qualities, we need a Sangha." The Dharma remains intangible unless there are practitioners. We are the ones practicing the Dharma, making it manifest in the world. And when we study and apply the Dharma in our daily lives, our practice becomes transformational. The Buddhist practice does not encourage blind faith. It rather encourages us to see and touch and experiment with and verify the teachings before we truly believe them. And where people are living the Dharma, we experience the fruits of their practice. We can experience the peace, the calm, the happiness, and transformation that is in their lives and in the service that they are giving. And I just love this reciprocality. And so I was thinking again how I take refuge in the Sangha, and the Sangha takes refuge in me. And I find such richness in allowing this reality into my conscious awareness. Not only do I take refuge in our collective Sangha, but I take refuge in each one of you. And I can feel how each one of you actually takes refuge in me. And meditation on this revealed to me a habitual pattern that I've carried in my life that wants me not to be aware of this level of intimacy, or to fully register it, the intimacy of our interconnection. And since the teachings on the 4 nutriments that we went through, I have been accepting my food as I eat it as nourishment for all of us and as a way to build our Sangha and realize our ideal of serving all beings. And I find such joy in this act of feeding all of us and the intention to serve others. And traditionally, the Sangha refers to those individuals who have made the practice of the Dharma their life, that is, the ordained monks and nuns. And historically, the monastic tradition has been the backbone of Buddhism, faithfully transmitting the teachings from generation to generation for over 2 millennia. And this is the gift of our shared Buddhist lineage. And more generally, the Sangha consists of all individuals who practice the Dharma with the intention of waking up into the mystery of being. The Sangha is a community based on shared intention. The path of living understanding and love is actually far from easy. And we need each other's support. And it is wonderful when we have this benefit of hearing each other's experience and understanding of the teachings. The Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha inter-are, and each jewel contains the other 2. So when we're practicing one, we are actually practicing the others. And there's this piece from Ken MacLeod's book I wanted to share on this. He says, "We revere Shakyamuni Buddha because he demonstrated that it is possible to step out of the confusion of ordinary reactive existence. And when practitioners bow to the Buddha, We bow in acknowledgement of our own potential to wake up into presence. We revere the Dharma because it provides us with the way to open to the mystery of being. And when we bow to the Dharma, we are acknowledging that these teachings provide us with the path out of our confusion. We revere the Sangha because those individuals have, through their own efforts, made our own practice possible. So when we bow to the Sangha, we are acknowledging that we share the same intention to follow the path. And when the Sangha shines its light on our personal views, we see more clearly. We are less likely to fall into negative habit patterns. So it is within the Sangha that we hone our ability to be in harmony with others. Thich Nhat Hanh said, Sanghas that practice loving kindness and compassion are the Buddha that we need. We prepare the ground for bringing the Buddha to life, for our sake and for the sake of countless others, by transforming our own suffering and cultivating the art of Sangha building. He says that this is the most important work that we can do. Along with those who practice together, our Sangha can also be seen to include the teachers and guides who accompany us, each one of us. And present, if we call on them, are our ancestors, of whom we are a continuation, and all the indigenous ancestors of the land where each of us lives. Thich Nhat Hanh points out that the Sangha also lives inside of each one of us and is made up of our 5 aggregates working in harmony. And the 5 aggregates being our form, feeling, perceptions, mental formations, and consciousness. So we have this inner Sangha in which we can take refuge. The Buddha said that whenever we get agitated, afraid, lacking in confidence, or weak, if we practice taking refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, our fear and instability will dissolve. As each of us continues to practice, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha reveal themselves ever more fully.